Day, everybody. Vacation Travel Hacks here today, talking about SAS Transportation. We're fresh back from an 8-day South Caribbean cruise to Aruba, Bonaire, and 2 stops in the Dominican Republic. We flew in and out of the Fort Lauderdale airport. Flights to Miami were about $1,000, $1,100 economy from Atlanta down, but from Fort Lauderdale, saved about 300 each. It was about 747. So we flew into Fort Lauderdale, but then we were like, well, how do we get to the port of Miami? And this was strongly recommended in one of the Carnival Facebook groups that I'm in. They service the Fort Lauderdale area. So I'm here to tell you about the experience. This is the website. So if you go to Google and you Google like SAS Fort Lauderdale or just SAS, it pops up. And this website's it gives you a lot of information. It's pretty cut to the chase. Gives you their contact information, how to make reservations, the price. These are the hotels that they will pick you up in. I'm sure if you're not on one of these hotels and you're curious about them, they might be able to. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is like all the hotels in Fort Lauderdale. But if when in doubt, call them. Maybe they'll accommodate you. Maybe they won't. I don't work for SAS. I literally have no idea. But, you just tell them where you're at. We stayed at the 4 Points by Sheraton, which was pretty close to the airport. And so here is what you do. You make the reservation. You see the price. You see the price per person. And it shows you how, the form is just like, what's your name, your credit cards, and then some other good details. From Fort Lauderdale to Miami, that's, $18 per person, 4-person minimum. We had 6. I mean, that's very, very cheap. It is that we thought that was very reasonable. So here's our experience to the cruise terminal. I just emailed them because I made the reservation so long ago. Emailed them a week before to confirm the pickup time of 9:30. We had a 10:30 boarding group at Carnival. So I just said, hey, pick us up at 9:30. We were on the cruise ship enjoying some Guy's burgers. In the morning, they texted us saying, actually, we will pick you up at 10:30. I was like, I don't really care. I'm on vacation. And then as the driver did a great job of contacting us. It's dynamic. You're sharing the shuttle. We were on a bus. I think it was a 14-person bus. We were with 2 other parties, probably about 10 people on the bus. So there was 2 other stops at 2 other hotels. And so, as they drop somebody off at the airport and pick somebody up, the time was fluid. It's not like the metro or anything like that. So just kind of think of that as you go through it. If you're looking for something more personal, you may want to go with like a limo service or something like that, something more like fixed. Otherwise, this is fluid. They move around with it. And so anyway, they picked us up at 10:10. We got dropped off at 11. We were the second drop of 3. We were on the cruise ship. Man, Port of Miami is so efficient compared to Port Canaveral, for example. Like they had their stuff together. We were eating Guy's burgers by 11:30. So then when they dropped off, they just said, hey, here's where you'll go. And then the thing is, we were dropped off at one terminal we were dropped off. The cruise Carnival picked us up at Terminal E or something, and we ended up at Terminal C on the way back. So on the back to airport, the morning we were in Miami, got a text 6:50, and they just said, "Hey, what time are you getting off the ship?" We had a 3 o'clock and 6 p.m. flight, so we're like, well, we're probably going to be one of the last. We were targeting 9:45 a.m. Disembarkment. They responded back and said, "All right, perfect. We'll pick you up between the window of 10 and 12." My recommendation is. Just be in contact with them. The pickup area is in the sun. We were in the sun from 10 to when they picked us up at 11:50 a.m. And the traffic was, I didn't blame them. It's not like they were late. Traffic was backed up. Miami, if you don't know, is busy. There was many other cruise ships, 7 in port, and these were the monsters. These weren't your little ships. These were, like Oasis class ships. Carnival had Celebration in with the Horizon. There was a lot of people coming and going. There was probably, 25, 30 people getting off, and then 25, 30,000 people coming back on. Now, one important note, And so we got picked. I didn't see the need to clarify my luggage needs since we were picked up in a bus that would hold 10 to 14 people. A Toyota Sienna. The guy I was calling him and say, hey, did we miss you? I didn't, are we good? And he said, no, man, just be on the lookout for a gray Toyota Sienna with a dude with a red shirt. I'm like, a Toyota Sienna? I don't know. Well, anyway, he realized that he wasn't going to hold all 6 of us and 7 of our luggages. I recommend in the text just saying, hey, I am this many people, this many luggage. That way, if, a small little Toyota Prius comes to pick you up, at least you clearly communicated that. I didn't see the need. I know now, know better, do better. And now I'm sharing with you, know better, do better. Luckily, right behind him, right behind him, like 2 minutes. I thought I was going to have to wait another hour or two for a bigger vehicle to come get us or hail a cab and take 2 cabs up to Fort Lauderdale. That'd be, I don't know, like $150. But so anyway, the same bus that dropped us off is there to pick us up. So that was great. They picked us up at 11:50, 10 minutes short of the noon hour, and we were at the airport by 1. And then, there was some weather in the area, but I guess that'll be another video. Anyway, do I recommend them? Yeah, look at the price. You can't beat it. You can scour the internet, but if you want a more customized, like the sole focus is you approach, you may want to do a limo. So if you're not okay with a 2-hour window, you want somebody to be there when you're ready, you may have to pay a little bit more of a premium. But otherwise, we fully intend to use them again. They were very pleasant. And the former baseball player, well, he was a heck of a guy. So anyway, that's SAS, and I hope that helps you, and I'll see you in the next video.